We have always walked past all these 5-foot ways, We always think about like what the interior is going to be like. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Joshua. Today we are doing this shoot without Audrey because she's somewhere along Emerald Hill showing the other Emerald Hill house. If you didn't catch the video and you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch the video over here. Okay, today we are at Niven Road. So this road is in District 9, very near to Sophia, very near to Orchard as well. So the first time when I entered this house, right, I was like super wow, right? Because this is the first time I see things like raw brick walls, cement screed floors, distressed wood ceiling, beautiful air well with like the green walls and all. So I was really wow, and I've seen so many houses in Singapore. But when I was here, I was really awestruck. We have always walked past all these 5-foot ways, along Emerald Hill or along, these conservation areas. But every time when we walk past, right, we only see like the wooden doors and all. We always think about like what the interior is going to be like. So I guess it's a good chance for me to show everybody today about this interior. But on the history, right, a lot of these conservation houses have this very intricate peranakan kind of detailing. So when you walk past, you look at the windows and the grills and you see these designs that they have, right? This particular one is actually in the shape of H. You realize that all these houses, right, or a lot of these houses actually have this wooden swinging door outside. And this particular one is painted in red, so it really stands out for the house. This door are what we call pintu pagar. So for this house, the facade has been conserved, but the owner has done a lot inside the house. As we step into the house, right, what you will see is this beautiful red brick wall, which really got my attention the first time I stepped into the house. And then when you look up at the lights, you see that they actually use these lights that are very old school, that ties into the whole design element of this house, right? Even the floors are cement screed. So it has a very industrial, very raw feel to it, right? The size of the living room is, I would say, just nice, just perfect, right? It's very rectangular, very shaped. There's no odd corners to the shape of the living room. And it's very easy to place whatever you need to place your furnitures and all in this area. And you have 2 huge fans on top that actually gives you a lot of ventilation as you sit there, to watch your Netflix with your family, so on and so forth, right? Then as you step from the living area a little further in, right, you'll see this beautiful air well. A lot of shop houses has this air well, but not many of them has this air well with this green wall, that stretches all the way up to the roof. So this air well, I feel, can be a main focal point of this house. It's really beautiful. It lets in ventilation, lets in light. Anyone who comes into the house, right, they will be fixed on this point because this is where the light comes in, and naturally your eyes will be fixated on this point, right? And I know that a lot of owners actually build ponds here instead of the wooden decking, so they can actually have a pond with fish inside and just let the rain do its job, right? Together with the green wall, it's going to be a super focal point, beautiful focal point of the house. So coming along from this air well is the dining area. This dining area is huge. Why I realized that this place looked huge is also because of the way they designed the staircase. You realize that the staircase looks like it's floating, right? It's not heavy structure. So this area of the house looks very big. The dining room actually can sit like 12 easily or even more. So if you are someone who really likes to entertain friends and to have people come over, this is the perfect place to entertain them. And beyond the dining room, as we step into the kitchen, This is a open concept kitchen. Because he does a lot of entertaining, so he decided to have an open kitchen. So as he's preparing food for the guests, he can interact with the guests. But if you're someone who does like super duper heavy cooking and you decide that you don't want to have an open kitchen, what you can do is you can just put up the glass partition and put up a glass swing door at the side of the kitchen. So that's where you can access and enclose it if you want to. In the kitchen, we have a lot of appliances already built in. So we have like a stove, not only a gas stove, but electric stove as well. So you can do a lot of cooking over there. A lot of storage is done in the kitchen as well. So easy for you to store your stuff. Provision for a huge fridge, really huge fridge is done. And right at the end of the kitchen is actually a storeroom. The storeroom, actually, the owner built a wardrobe in case he ever has a helper, so it can be turned into a helper's room as well. Right? But as we looked at the back of the house, you realize that there is a space where you can store your washer and your dryer. It's neatly hidden away, and a bathroom at the back. Not only a powder room for your guests, but it's a proper bathroom. So the helper can use it as her bathroom as well. You notice the skylight at the back of the house. This is something not every conservation house has. Like all of them will have the air well in the middle, but not all of them will have an air well at the back of the house. So we have actually explored the first floor of the house, but to show you the second level, I guess it's best that I walk you through the second level of the house because it is just so beautiful, right? Come, let's take a walk upstairs. Okay, we are on the second floor of the house now. So when I walked up the stairs, right, these are the shelves that first caught my eye because it has the same distressed design element as the first floor of the house. And then when I talked to the owner, right, I realized that this wood that made up these shelves was actually repurposed wood from the 𝗰𝗵𝘁𝘁 school on top of Sophia Hill. So they actually went to collect these planks and then turn them into shelves here. So we kept a bit of the history of Sophia in this house over here. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you to the master bedroom first to take a look, and then we'll explore the rest of the second level. All right, let's go. So over here is actually the master bedroom. And later I'll show you the door. You'll be amazed by the door. But what I like about this is it has the same red brick design as the rest of the house, as well as the fact that this house has a rear air well, which, like I mentioned earlier, not many houses have. So this master bedroom actually has ventilation from the right all the way to the left. So it is very breezy here, very breezy house. I'll open it up for you to take a look. Right. And then over here, we have a whole row of wardrobe, right? All the way stretches from that wall until over here. And just now I wanted to show you the door, right? So this is actually the door of the master bedroom. So huge door for a huge room. Right. And behind the door, all these are wardrobe space as well. Right? So lots of wardrobe space. Right. If you want to, you can actually convert this space, right, into a walk-in wardrobe. So you can have another one here, and then you walk in here, open the door, and head inside the bathroom. Now take a look at this bathroom. Same very raw kind of feel. You have like raw cement walls, and then these basins look like something from Bali. I really love this. Right, let me turn on the water and see how it flows. Yeah, exactly like what I seen in Bali. You have bathtub, you have a standing shower, and all the way to the other end, right, is actually the 𝗪𝗪𝐶. So this bathroom is huge. And one thing for sure is you realize that we don't actually have windows. But when you look out, right, you have absolute privacy. Right? Nobody will look at you in your bathroom. But of course, if you want, just install blinds and then just put it down. All right, okay. So we are done with the master bedroom as well as the master bath. We'll head on to the rest of the house on level 2. Right, we'll walk over. We got to open this huge door again. This is so cool. I really love this air well, you know, from level 1, now on level 2, we can see how much light it brings into the house. So we are at the family area over here. Take a look at the high ceiling. This is about 5.5 meters. So if you want to, you can actually build an attic to increase the space of this house. I'll come to that later. But this space over here is actually the family area. You can again carve out a room with where I'm standing as the corridor to the rest of the rooms as well. I mean, it's really up to you. But you can imagine yourself putting a piano over here, sofa, TV, easy chair, coffee table, carpet. It becomes a very cozy place for the family. So as we come over here, this is the smaller common room. This smaller common room, actually the owner purposed it as his study, but you can actually use this as a bedroom as well. It's actually big enough for a bedroom. If you were to step back, I can actually pull this and close this space off if we need to. So you can actually repurpose this as a room. Then this little door, pocket door over here actually leads to the main common room. If you look at the dimensions, it's huge. You can easily put a king-size bed and, I don't know, maybe a study table, and you still have a lot of room to maneuver. Wardrobe has been built in, same design as the master bedroom. And I actually love this bathroom a lot. You follow me, take a look. Right. So when you come in, you have this very modern glass door over here, right? But you realize on the left, we have this very intricate wooden door. This was one of the doors that the owner decided to leave behind, you know. This door actually can open up the family area. So this bathroom can actually be a Jack and Jill if you need it to be, right? Then as I walk towards the bath and I open this up, you have the view of the beautiful green wall and the air well, right? So I think that this is a very good design idea, right? Rain shower, you know, shower accessories, and place to hang your towel, and this bathroom can actually be a very useful Jack and Jill bath, right? Where we are standing here in the common room as well as the smaller common room on the other side, we are actually extended over the 5-foot way. So we are actually providing shelter to the pedestrians that are walking along the 5-foot way. And you know who came up with this idea? It was actually Sir Stamford Raffles who implemented this idea. So to provide shelter from the heat, the rain, and to provide a pavement for pedestrians to walk. So actually we have come to the end of the second floor. Okay, so earlier on I said you can do something with this 5.5 meter high ceiling. So you can actually build an attic subject to approval, right? And then you can have like a very nice spiral staircase that leads up to the attic. So conservation shophouses are houses that you can actually add a lot of value and increase the value of this house over the years, right? So some buyers or owners, they have actually built like 5-story extensions at the back of the house, you know, and that potentially will add a lot of value to the house. Or otherwise, like you could take my suggestion and just build an attic with more square footage. You again add value to the house. Well, we have come to the end of the home tour. I hope you'll have liked what you've seen. This is my number below. I'm Joshua from Singapore's Luxury Condo, signing off. See you at the next one.